I'm Haley Taylor, and you're listening to the Rough Draft Diaries. It's pledge drive time here at FM 91, which means the phone lines are open and we're ready for your call of support. Now, you can donate online safely and securely at WGTE.org, but it wouldn't feel like a pledge drive without the sound of the phones ringing in the background. See? Music to my ears. So for this pledge special of the Rough Draft Diaries, I decided to use the phone line to call you, our listeners. I talked to a few public radio fans about why they support the station, and it was a lot of fun to hear all of your different answers, especially what your favorite show is.
Well, it really varies, but for sure, during the drive time in the morning, the news.
There's that morning show. I always forget the name of it whenever I go to talk about it.
Do you mean Morning Edition?
That's what it is.
Ah.
See, that's what it is.
So we're talking, This American Life.
Oh, Radio Lab.
Oh, yeah. Radio Lab's definitely up there. Absolutely.
I gotta say, I love the Rough Draft Diaries. I love the community aspect, and just hearing local stories around the community is so inspiring, and I love it. And I love catching morning classics and evening classics. Basically anything on NPR, I love. I've never heard something I didn't like.
I promise I didn't pay anyone to shower me with compliments. The next question was another fun one. It was, how did you start listening to public radio?
Public radio was introduced to me by my hippie aunt and my Volvo driving neighbors who were part of our carpool.
Oh, no. My parents are very conservative and listen to mostly Christian talk radio. And public radio it wasn't something I discovered until I left my parents' house.
Yeah, as a kid, I grew up watching PBS Kids, and then as an adult, I realized that PBS is so much more than that, and public media is so much more than that, and NPR I didn't discover till I was an adult in college. Pretty much my whole life, it's been there for me.
So we've talked about your favorite shows, maybe the reason why you started listening to public radio, but now it's time for the most important question. Why do you keep on listening? Why is it worth supporting?
Well, I think that I've just always been a person who thrives on storytelling. It was very easy to become addicted to the public radio format because it's like listening to the news is not just listening to facts. A lot of the news stories take on this documentary format, so it doesn't even matter that you're not seeing any visuals. You really get a sense of the situation, and you can feel that it's described to its fullest potential, even without those visuals.
It plays out both nationally and locally. Locally, a perfect example is your program, the Rough Draft Diaries. And so then it also impacts us, obviously, on the national level. Those great syndicated shows and things like All Things Considered and the other specialty programs like Mountain Stage. Come on, man, it just makes my life better.
I think public media is so important because it provides that quality, unbiased information, that education and entertainment to everyone of all ages. And it's commercial-free, it's ad-free, it's purely funded by us, the supporters and the viewers and the listeners. It's such a community thing that just comes together. The community gets together and donates, and we create this awesome public media together. And it's just what community is, I think, and public media is what community is.
I don't think I could have said it better myself. So why do you listen? Why do you support the station? Give us a call and tell us why. For now, I'm Haley Taylor, and thanks for listening and supporting the Rough Draft Diaries.